Have you ever said yes to your boss? Even when your body was screaming no? You were already drowning in work. You were exhausted and running on empty. You knew you didn't have the time, but still, you said yes to that new project. Let's explore why this is so common, using the science of human psychology and behavior, because people who struggle to say no at work are not undisciplined. Their brains are trained to do it. 1. Your brain mistakes your boss for a threat. Psychology reveals a fascinating truth. For a lot of people, the brain interprets an authority figure not just as a manager, but as a potential danger. The moment your boss puts you on the spot, your nervous system kicks into high gear before you can even process it. Your stomach clenches, your palms get sweaty, your mind goes blank. Psychologists identify this as a fight or flight response. Your brain recalls a past experience where setting a boundary led to conflict, disappointment, or being ostracized. So your subconscious mind defaults to the safest option. And safety sounds like, yes, of course I can handle that. 2. You learned that yes was the key to acceptance. Most people who can't say no to their boss developed this habit long before their first job. Perhaps you had a teacher who praised you for being helpful. Perhaps you felt loved when you were accommodating. Perhaps saying yes was the easiest way to avoid conflict at home. So your mind internalized a core belief. If I agree, I am valued. Psychology refers to this as a learned behavior of agreeableness. It's not a conscious decision. It's a deeply ingrained coping mechanism. Your boss isn't the root cause. Your history is. 3. Your body enters a fawn response. Here's what many people don't realize. When you feel pressured by a request from your boss, your body might automatically enter a fawn response. This is a specific type of stress reaction. Instead of fighting or arguing, you freeze or you fawn. You apologize. You shrink. You make yourself small. Not because you agree with them, but because your body is screaming for the conflict to end. This is why later you feel that wave of shame. Your mind asks, why did I just do that? But your body was just trying to keep you safe. 4. The fear of abandonment feels like a threat. Psychology tells us that the fear of being left alone triggers a primal survival alarm in our brain. So when you think about disagreeing, your brain senses immediate danger. Thoughts like, they're going to leave me. They'll think I'm too much. I'll end up all alone. Your brain would rather silence your own voice than risk that feeling of abandonment. So you stay quiet even when your heart is breaking. 5. Appeasing others becomes your role. Over time, this pattern deepens. You become the easygoing one, the one who never gets mad. The peacemaker. Psychologists might call this an enmeshed identity. Your sense of self starts to feel dependent on keeping others happy. Conflict feels terrifying, your own needs feel selfish. And asserting your opinion feels dangerous, so you keep appeasing, even when you feel completely empty inside. 6. The hidden trauma of self-abandonment. This constant self-silencing carries a heavy weight. You feel anxious. You feel misunderstood. You feel lonely even when you're with people. You swallow your feelings. You avoid difficult conversations. You pretend everything is fine, and slowly, you lose touch with who you truly are. This is not kindness. This is a trauma response. 7. The healing shift that reclaims your voice. True healing doesn't begin with a big confrontation. It starts with small internal shifts. Psychology shows that your nervous system has a difficult time letting go of the past that replays painful memories. Not to punish you, but to try and keep you safe. Your brain thinks, if I remember this danger, I can avoid it next time. But this survival instinct can get stuck in a loop, keeping you trapped in yesterday's pain. To break this cycle, your mind needs new evidence. It needs to see that you can survive, even without constantly replaying the hurt. Start with small, conscious actions. Acknowledge the memory when it comes up. Then gently redirect your focus. Notice the color of the sky. Feel the warmth of your coffee cup. Listen to the sound of your own breathing. These simple acts are not distractions. They are anchors to the present moment. They send a powerful message to your brain. I am here right now, and I am safe. The truth most people never tell you letting go isn't about forgetting. It's about loosening the past's grip on your present. It doesn't mean the pain didn't matter. It means you refuse to let it define your future. Your strength is not measured. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to move forward. You are allowed to find peace again. If this felt personal, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with this quietly. That's why I created Social Sense, a place to understand your mind. In simple, human words. If you want more videos like this, that help you break old patterns and feel strong without guilt, follow Social Sense and join this growing community. Because you don't need to be fixed. You just need to be understood.